G'day guys, X-Ray Racer 1 here, and this is update number 26 of Project N Scale. I think it's update 26. Yeah, I think so. I'll put it down below just in case I muddle it up again. Been getting a fair bit done. I'm sorry, it's been quite a while in between updates. I've been quite busy. Unfortunately, I went down to Sydney for a big race event that got washed out, and so I'll be going down again. So I thought, while I'm get a chance, I'll do a bit of scenery in that. So I've been doing some scenery, and I've got a fair bit done on the other side, but I want to show you something here that I've done on the first part here. As you can see, I have some new tunnel portals. Now it looks a bit different. They look kind of whitish on camera because I'm using a very bright LED light globe. As you can see, it's set it all out of focus. Yeah, so up there's a very bright LED globe, and it kind of makes it look a little white looking. But if I zoom in, you can kind of see the color. What I did is I used a brown wash. Trust me, it does look a lot different to in person than what it does here on the camera. But yeah, I want to start running or getting some auto racks to run, and some what are those other things called? The ones that the rolling stock that has the 40-foot containers and so forth. The problem is I had Pico tunnel portals. Now they were nice, although they were kind of plasticky looking and not very realistic. However, I got these Woodland Scenics. They come in pairs, and so I got two boxes, so two pairs, because I have one here, one over there, and over there. So I got them, and they're actually like a cast plaster. It feels a bit like hydrocal, but probably something a bit different. So I had to, they come white, and I just used some Tamiya. I'll put it down below the particular color that I used. I made a brown wash. It's like an earth tone color, and I did a wash, and it came out really nicely. I might even do another layer of it over, just to darken it up a little bit. So I've done that, and these, while they are slightly narrower to a degree, they're taller, so I can run auto racks. And intermodal rolling stock, that's what I was thinking of. So yeah, I've done that, and yeah, I like the way it's come out. As you can see, there's a bit of a gap under there I'll have to address. So I've been doing that. But if we move over here, we can see I've got a hell of a lot done. And we'll start over here. I didn't quite, I'm a little jury's out, so to speak, on this road here. It's Hakey paved road. It's similar to this knock stuff where it's like a tape and you roll it out and sticks down. I'm a little iffy about it. It feels like foam. However, it is a real SOB of a thing to put down, because I don't know if you can tell. It's not so bad here, but you can see it kind of kinks a little bit here. And I put a truck over here because if you look there, it looks terrible. I think I'm honestly thinking of pulling it up, and because what I've done here is I did plaster, but this is Tamiya light grey pavement effect. I'm thinking, because you can get dark grey, and I'm thinking of doing it all into me a pavement effect and getting rid of this. I mean, when you look at it from here, it looks pretty good, but it's still a bit, you know, how's it going? So I'm thinking of just pulling that up and just replacing it. But if we move along here, as you can see, I've been down to Sydney recently. I did some fencing, got some fencing. It's a little bit crooked, I'll fix that up later. That's a little work in progress. But if we move over, if we have a look over here, we have a water feature. And this isn't as detailed as the one over on the other side. But as you can see, we got some fishermen. And what I did is I painted it the green, and then I got some Tamiya sand effect paint and went around the outside there. Then I carefully poured some Woodland Scenics realistic water, did a few layers. I think I did 2 or 3 layers. And then what I did is then I got Woodland Scenics water effects, and as you can see, it actually came out pretty damn good. So got the water effects done, got some rocks in there. Now as you can see, we have a pipe going into the water, coming along into there. So we come along, excuse me, and the pipe goes into there. I've got to make up some little supports for under the pipe, but that's still a work in progress. But as you can see here too, guys, been doing some scenery here. I've made a mountain, and yeah, the quarry's coming along nicely. As you can see here, I've got this is a little Micro Machines dump truck. It actually is quite well to scale. As you know, Micro Machines is kind of off scale, but this little dump truck works quite well. And what I did here is I'll post some pictures of the progress of this. It came out, as you can see, there's a big in-cut here. Originally the mountain actually came all the way out, and you'll see it in the picture. I thought, oh, I don't like the way it comes down, because it doesn't quite work with these things here. You'll know what they are. So I thought, well, I don't like that. So this is before I'd done all the scenery. So then I got my hobby knife and cut it out, and then I replastered it in. And as you can see, it works. And so I did all the scenery for it. And some of these trees here, like these green ones here, I actually made them. Yeah, so, and that's an old, very old pine tree from my very first layout as a kid. I thought, well, might as well not waste it. So yeah, got some scenery down here. And as we move along here, guys, you can see scenery starting to come along quite nicely. Yeah, so it's coming along, guys. The road is a bit of a disappointment. I am honestly thinking of pulling it up and changing it. But yeah, what I will do is, if we'll go under here again. But when I did this section over here with the water effects, it got me thinking, that actually looks pretty damn good. You know, you can see the ripples in the water. It came out really awesome. And I thought, well, the other lake that I did on the other side is just poured with realistic water, nothing else. So I went nuts with the water effects. And if we zoom across, I've done the same thing. And I can honestly say it's livened it up. It's given it that more realistic effect. Yeah, you got the water chopping about, and yeah, I like how it's turned out. So I'm happy with that, and that's pretty much it, guys. But one thing I will do is I'll actually, you just saw it, I'll come over here and I'll show you something that I've built, or made, so to speak. And as you can see here, I have a Jug Band playing, because, well, I thought to myself, you know, I've got this monster truck thing and that's all there is. So I thought, I've got all this free space around here, I might do something with it. You know, got free space around the back here. So I've made a Jug Band. It's a Woodland Scenics Jug Band, and as you can see, Cletus has passed out from too much moonshine. So I'm going to have to fix that. So yeah, so it's all it is 2 bits of balsa put together with a brown wash and black sides. As you can see, some of the paint's bled through, unfortunately. I'll have to go over that again. But yeah, so I've got a Jug Band playing, keeping people amused, and so I'll have some people around there, and yeah, might have a few little stalls around here somewhere, around the back, just you know, use that space up. So that's what I've been doing, guys. Things have been slowing down a little bit, as I mean, probably a vast majority of you don't know, my father, he's not well, so I've been looking after him as well as other things that are going on. And yeah, so my model railroading has slowed down a little bit, but it hasn't stopped. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment down below. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy model railroading.